Hi guys, my name is Mandy, and if you've clicked on this video, then you are a little bit curious as to how we're doing school this year. I've got 4 kids, and that answer is kind of different for the older 2 and the younger 2, but the biggest question I've gotten asked in August 2020 is, what's school look like for your family? And so I thought I would just give a video and I can share it with people and let you know how our house is running this year. As of right now, at the end of August 2020, my older 2 boys, I've got a freshman in high school and a 7th grader. They are doing all virtual, so they're enrolled in public school, and the public school where we are, our school district, has said we're going to be completely online. 4 days a week, they have to be there at certain times. Their teacher has a Microsoft Teams class, and they have to be there, 8:35, 11:05, they have lunch at the same time. So every day will be the same, Monday through Thursday. Fridays, they go at their own pace. So the teacher gives an assignment, they might have a video, and then the kids do it. My boys are done by noon on Friday, done way before noon on Friday. But the Monday through Thursday, the high schooler goes to school from 7 to 2, just like he would if he was in real life. So if he's got an 8:35 class, he's on that live class with his teacher at 8:35, just like he would be if he was at the building. So the middle schooler is from 9 to 4, and the same kind of thing. I think he's done at 3:55, but he is in classes, and he has, lunch at 12:20, and he comes downstairs to eat at about 12:20, and then goes back up for his next class. One of his classes is band, so he practices on his own, and then he kind of has an extra little break to finish up homework or whatever he needs to. But both of them are done, and by 4 p.m. in our house, electronics are off Monday through Thursday. We have technology rules, and I can go into another video about that, but we're done. By 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday, everything's off. The school passed out Chromebooks for each kid that needed one, but our boys are on desktop computers that cannot go behind closed doors. Like I said, that's a whole other technology video, and I can get into that maybe some other time. But they have 2 desktop computers that are facing an open area on our second floor. So it's like a landing area of our house. You come up the stairs, I can see both computers and what's on the screens, and that's how my older 2 are doing school this year. Andreas, of course, my husband, is working all day on the main level of our house, and we are in the basement that I just did the walls for and everything else. I love being down here now that the walls are finished, and it feels like I've got intentional space. And so this is where I do homeschool with my kindergartner and preschooler. I might do a video about homeschool and how we're doing curriculum and what we're doing there. But for this video, to tell you what we're doing, I am homeschooling our kindergartner. I made that decision a little bit before our school system said it was going to be all virtual. Back in June, I was asked if I was going to homeschool, and I said, absolutely not. I'm not interested in that. And by maybe July 4th, I had changed my mind, and I was pretty committed to homeschooling, and I started to kind of research what kindergartners needed to know by the end of the year. And we started school on August 17th, just like the older boys did. I come down here from 9 to 11, and we are intentionally in this space, doing handwriting, writing the letters, doing matching games, counting, sorting, separating, coloring, painting. We've done some crafts, all the things. So I can take you guys through a video of our homeschool day and kind of what that looks like for those 2 hours. We pack a lot into 2 hours, and by the end of it, he's done. He's done, I'm done, we've had our time, and I feel really good about a solid 2-hour time. The hardest part of that is I've never had 5 days a week where I've had to be somewhere and couldn't do anything else. So that's going to be a challenge for me to say no. I've got a friend, she asked me to go to the park last week or to go on a hike, and I was like, nope, I can't. we got to do school till 11. And so she was like, oh, what about, 10:30? And I was like, nope, 9 to 11, we're in school. So my preschooler is kind of doing whatever the kindergartner does, but it's a lot less structured. So if Marcus has a paper where he's drawing the letter A, Abram has a paper where he's coloring or drawing A. But I don't make him draw around the lines. I don't make him stay in the coloring lines. He just kind of gets to sit here and do school while Marcus is doing school. If he wants to participate and he wants to count, he is more than welcome to sit on the floor and count the, blocks or the bears with us. But I don't force that for my 3-year-old. So it's not structured for him, but he wants to be involved. So I want him to get to do the homeschool stuff that Marcus is doing. And that is what the 4 kids are doing. I felt like I needed to make a video because everyone's curious. I think everyone's just asking each other, like, that's a common question. Where last year at this time, you would say, oh, your kid's in kindergarten. You wouldn't even ask if you were homeschooling or what you're doing for school because everybody just went to school. I think the homeschoolers would be, like the legit homeschoolers, would be definitely the minority. And it would be like, oh, you're going to homeschool? That's interesting. What are you doing? But this year it's kind of like, oh, you're homeschooling, cool, whatever. So anyways, I just wanted to give that video to like tell people what we're doing and how our world is working right now. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.